What's up? So I'm doing a couple of things today. One being making some kale chips. My friend at the gym told me she made some and they just sounded really good. Even though every time I've made them, I've really hated them. But now I have an air fryer. So we're gonna try to air fry some kale chips out of this massive bag of kale. So I'm also using the kale in my lentil soup that I'm making, and it's probably been, shoot, I told my husband I was making it this morning and he was like, we haven't had that since our first apartment 6 years ago. I don't really know why I haven't made it, but it popped into my head and it sounded really good. So we're making it. Pregnancy cravings coming at ya. I have my chopped onions in here, and you basically just let these cook until they're clear, kind of see-through. And then we'll add our sausages, our lentils, and some kale. Then you just cover it, let it come to a boil. You bring it to a boil. And then you let it simmer for a couple hours. We're gonna toss in our sausages. So then I just kind of mix these all around with the onions. Not like it's not gonna get mixed in when it's all in here, but I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm really cooking when I'm making sure all the onion juice is all over the sausages, you know? Oh my God. Ah! Oops. Oh gosh. Oops. Oopsie hoopsie. Okay, we're gonna collect our kale bits. This is also really good to do if you don't really like vegetables. Because like I said, it is like spinach in the fact that it gets really small. You can taste it, it does have a flavor. But, I mean, me personally, I think it's a really good flavor. It's kind of bitter when it's raw, but I like it. Cooked a lot. I didn't realize how many stems I had in there. Okay, we have all of our kale in. The stems are out. So then same thing. I'm just gonna kind of, oh gosh, stir this around, making sure all the little sausage grease and the onion juice gets on every leaf. Again, I don't really know why I do this instead of just filling it up with the chicken broth and calling it good to go. But it just really makes me feel like I'm, oh my God, you know, doing something for the recipe. Like me stirring it now is making it better at the end, you know? Oh, if I drop one more leaf. And this is gonna need a ton more liquid, but we're gonna start here. I'm also going to try and make some kale chips with the air fryer. So it's currently preheating. I have no idea how to do these in an air fryer. Will you please? So it's currently preheating. I'm gonna kill her. Be quiet. Please. I'm just going to, I literally cannot with you. I'm going to spray the kale, the pieces of kale in olive oil spray, maybe salt them a little bit, and then toss them in the air fryer for a minute or two at a time and see how they come out. And then we'll kind of test as we go. Pretty soft. Lentil soup. Moment of truth, eating these little kale chips. They're crispy. I just really don't like them. I don't know why I made them. I mean, they're all right. I definitely wouldn't like make them again. Wow, those are gross. Oh boy, we're really rumbling now. All right, friends, lentil soup is done. I'm not really hungry right now, but I do want to taste the lentil soup. So I have this little tiny bowl. Okay, just a little smidge. So let's test it and see how it is. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, just how I remember it. It's literally so good. It's like, it's salty and there's all these different kinds of textures. Okay, so now I have a bite with a piece of sausage in it. It's literally perfect. It was probably simmering for maybe an hour, hour and a half. And maybe it's just me, but I don't know who wouldn't eat this. It's so good.